Hey guys, it has been a while since I've posted a video on this channel, and there are two main reasons for that. First off, my coaching season was just coming to an end, and I had a tournament pretty much every single weekend. And second, immediately after that, Ukraine happened. Now, this is a strictly fencing-related channel, and I'm very hesitant to bring politics into it when I can avoid it. But the reality is, this is an international sport, and politics does affect everyone, regardless of whether or not you want to participate in it yourself. So with that in mind, this bout will feature, on the left, Claude Younes of Ukraine. Now, Claude has been one of the top Ukrainian men's foilists for pretty much the last decade. He's very experienced. He's 32 years old, right-handed, and if I had to describe his fencing, I would probably draw a comparison to the likes of René Prance of Austria, who I made a video of his round of 64 bout at the Rio Olympics in 2016. The last bout I've seen of Claude was him fencing in the semifinals of the European qualifier for the Tokyo Olympics, which was actually against Alex Tofalides, who I made I think the last live commentary I made was Alex. And Claude had some trouble dealing with the just relentless fast aggression that Alex brought to the table and his very fast counterattacks. What's really interesting is this bout from the 2018-19 season. It's the St. Petersburg World Cup. Claude actually fences Ho Jun here. So we'll see how he can deal with Ho's style, which is quite similar to Alex's, at least on the face of it. So let's get into this bout. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh. Okay, bit of a black screen there to start this out. So there's Claude on the left, there's Ho on the right. Let's see what happens. Claude marches. Oh, runs right into Ho's parry post. Now, one thing that Claude does like to do is kind of a big line change right at the end. Kind of like what we see there. That was a bit more broken time, though. Now, Ho likes to march very slow, and he will eventually accelerate quite fast when he gets into the right distance. As we see there, long finish, but Claude escapes. Claude starts back. Again, a bit more of a line change here as he marches. Ho just stalls him out, though. Interesting. Normally, we'd expect Ho's defense to be much more oriented on a very fast directional change, rather than just stopping, staying put, and letting Claude's finish peter out. But it works. That is definitely not the maximum acceleration that Ho is capable of, though. Tries to counterattack and actually gets it. Wow. Now, Claude was marching very slowly there, and especially against Alex Tofalides, his slow march was very useful at the start of the bout, dealing with the fast counterattack. Here tries counter time, misses the first one. That's probably going to be Ho's remise off target, if I had to guess. Okay, finds the blade right off the line, but oh, that's probably going to be Korokor. Possibility for a yellow card there for Korokor to avoid a touch, because it did look like Claude was collapsing the distance on purpose there, but I guess not. Okay, Ho takes the blade and starts. Oh, interesting. Did the refs say that was his parry post? I thought that was one sound, and the attack from the right was no. At any rate, Claude is one on the board. Ho tries to take over. Claude keeps marching. Keeps searching for the blade as well. I guess he is very afraid of that counterattack potential by Ho. Ho marches. And Claude's doing a little bit of probing into this. We did notice that his counterattack in his bout against Alex Tofalides was actually quite useful, but that's just because Alex liked to rush all the time. Ho, as he marches, is quite slow, especially compared to Alex, although his finish can be just as fast. So let's see here. Claude keeps searching on the march. Ho just gives him plenty of space. Fast finish by Ho. Misses, though. Goes off target. Okay. So Claude was kind of dead to rights there. He was, you could see he wasn't really getting away from it. He was just kind of standing and flailing. Not a good recipe against this Korean style of attack. Claude gives this attack up. Ho starts again very slow. Claude just breaks out of distance. Does a few more challenges here. Gets a little uncomfortably close there. Although Ho finishes out of distance himself. So it kind of looks like both of these fencers are a little bit nervous to finish too close, which is kind of interesting. Oh, that's still attack from the left, surely. Yeah, nice flick over the back there. One thing that is worth mentioning is that Alex Tofalides is a lefty, so there are going to be a few differences between this bout and that one. Again, Ho marches. Yeah, it feels like he's getting... That's probably still attack from the right, yep. Claude thought he stopped. I don't see that. Is he going to ask for a video review? Okay, yes he is. So let's see. Did not feel like Ho stopped there. There was also a blade contact, although I'm not sure who would get it in that case. Yeah. Honestly, kind of just a messy call across the board. It's also very interesting how slowly Ho's taking this bout. Of the Korean style, I think Ho exemplifies it, I guess, in its most moderated form, where he does a lot of a slow march into a fast finish, but even his finishes here have been pretty long, but... Oh, wow, it's overturned. Wow, okay. So yeah, Ho's finishes have been pretty long here, but really not that much acceleration. At least not the full acceleration that he's capable of. Yunus comes out with a faster march this time. Again, Ho just kind of stalls him back. Not really doing anything distance related to mess him up. Again, Claude just kind of challenges into this march, gets pretty uncomfortably close again, but Ho's not pulling the trigger yet. Being very patient, just getting him to the end of the strip. Beat attack. Oh, Claude. He tried that once against Alex as well. That sweet preem flick to the back. No dice here, though. Ho gets a remise off target. Oh, okay, that's a little dangerous. Again, feels really close here, this distance. And again, tries that same back flick, but Ho just gets a remise this time. And he doesn't miss. So, Claude not doing too well, cramped up against the back end of the strip. Attack from the left, yep. No, that was right, Ho stopped. Ho is asking for a video review though, so we'll see how this goes. It's also interesting that Claude is willing to let Ho march at him so freely. I mean, he is challenging it when he gets the chance, but he's been giving up his attack more often than not really even trying to finish it. So perhaps he knows something that I don't as an observer here. It seems that Ho's attacks just really don't have that much gas in them anymore. So I don't know if it's more likely that Ho will suddenly start being more athletic with these attacks, or if this is just him today, and Claude's just being very smart, drawing them out. Let's see. Claude keeps marching this time. Again, Ho's being pretty passive on defense. Starts marching, though. Claude again, just nice, easy probe into it. And Ho's just letting him do that. Searching a little as well, as soon as he sees the blade. Let's see what happens. Again, pushed to the end, and this time it's a counterattack by Claude. Pretty impressed that he was able to counterattack that despite Ho going so slowly, because usually the slower you march, the easier it is for you to put the point on if your opponent crushes and counters. That time was a little bit more sincere of a finish by Claude, although it seems he's not really willing to commit all the way to it. And we're to our first 1 minute break with Claude up 6-3 against Ho Jun. Very impressive. So yeah, like I said, Claude struggled a bit with Alex's very fast aggression and very fast counterattacks, but here, Ho Jun just not really doing that, honestly. This is maybe not counter to his normal style, but certainly his normal style involves a lot more fast acceleration, fast direction changes, that sort of thing, than what we're seeing here. This is a very kind of slow and static Ho Jun. And to be fair, Claude is doing pretty much all the right stuff against it. He's had a couple nice parry posts, he's gotten a counterattack once. And honestly, if he doesn't need to be afraid of Ho's very fast attack, he's fine just letting Ho march at him and trying to set something up on defense. One thing that, kind of another parallel between this and his bout with Alex Tofalides, there have been a couple attacks off the line, and those featured pretty prominently in his bout in the European qualifier. I'd highly recommend people go watch that if you haven't. Alright, there's the test. 2 videos on the left, 1 video on the right is what the referee is saying there. Alright, second period. Let's see if anything's going to change. It's honestly got to be Ho who changes, if anyone. Okay, Ho's doing a little bit more of that kind of classic Korean bouncy march this time. Yunus turns it around, though. Takes the blade, finishes a little bit more sincerely this time, although still pretty short for the distance. That's a faster acceleration from Ho Jun. That is more what we're used to seeing from the likes of him, and able to pick one up very easily because of it. Looked like Claude wasn't even ready to run away as fast as he needed to. Oh, man! That would have been beautiful. He tried that parry post right off the line, but just missed, and Ho gets another remise. So 5-6. And yeah, that's the Korean style that we come to expect from fencers like Ho-Jun, and how effective it can be. Another one! Blasts in with the remise. Even though Claude finds the parry, he just can't get the riposte. Ho is too close. And just like that, we're tied. So now Claude really has to change things up himself if he wants to stay in this bout. That's nice, though. Very, very slow finish there. Takes the blade. Very, very slow. Not even moving forward really at all there. Ho tries to collapse in with a counterattack, but it's too long. How does he get that? How did Ho miss? Oh my god. Preem right off the line. Very ambitious, but I guess it paid off here. Now Claude's finishing a lot longer himself. Nice ducking counterattack there to disrupt the tempo right as Ho's starting to accelerate. That was very well timed. He just hit off target with it, unfortunately. Kind of insincere attack by Claude. Ho starts marching slowly, but as we've seen just now, he is very capable of accelerating that. Claude starts, though. And Ho still being pretty passive on defense, I must say. Ho tries to break in with the cross step. Gets probably a remise off target there. And yeah, it does look like Claude's having trouble kind of keeping up, running away when Ho's running at him. But his solution is just to kind of hit with a parry post in close, or counterattacking close. Right at the start of the acceleration. That time, though, very nice distance there to finish by Ho. And you can see Claude acknowledging that one. That was a very good touch. Okay, Claude takes the march off the line. Ho is again being very passive on defense here. Claude accelerates, but Ho gets away. Oh, off the strip. Okay. Yeah. Went a little bit to the outside there with his front foot, Claude did. Here we go again. This time it's Ho marching. Claude being quite precise with his distance manipulation that time. Able to steal a crushing counterattack off target. It's very rare that people can make that touch work against Ho-Jun. Of course, here it was off target, probably because he started a little bit far away, if I had to guess. What happened there? I hope... Oh. Did Ho injure his wrist? That's unfortunate. And it looks like we're back. Okay, Ho just applied a little bit of magic spray to his wrist, and he should be fine. So, Claude gets the march again. Again, kind of big line changes and searches here. Potential for Ho to counterattack, but he just hasn't been going for that really this bout. The one time that he has, Claude just slowed down so much that it wasn't really worth it. Ho marches again, though. Claude again trying to challenge this. Wow, look at that! Right into the start of the acceleration again by Ho-Jun. Claude's been really great at finding that timing. That is a really hard timing to get, because Ho can get going so fast that... Oh, that time though, yeah. Claude pumped his arm, so that's going to be Ho's attack. This off-the-line situation remains kind of indecisive, though. Ho keeps marching. Claude just gives him some space. Not really challenging the march that time. Finds the parry, though. Able to start. Ho again being very passive here, just offering his blade into the march. What's Claude going to do this time, though? He's been having some trouble finishing this attack, and yeah, same thing. Very sharp, single, small step in by Ho-Jun to set up the counterattack, and then just close out in 4 afterwards. So 9-9. Claude keeps marching, but Ho finds the blade and starts. Fast acceleration, but Ho misses, and it's core. Ooh, how do you call this one? Referee says attack from the left. I could really see a case there for that to be overturned, but Ho's not going to ask for a video review. Okay, so it goes to Claude. 10-9. Ho marches. Finishes out of distance. Claude starts. Long acceleration, but Ho's able to parry, so it's not really a threat, even though he wasn't getting away that fast. Finishes again. Claude starts. Parries Ho's blade into the floor. So now this bout's kind of stabilized again, but in a different tactical situation than the one we had before. Where now it's a lot more of this fast finishing at the end, rather than just giving the attack up. Although both of these guys are good enough at making the other person miss or fall short, that the result is essentially the same. We're still getting this kind of back and forth game. Alright, Ho finishes. Claude starts. Again, Claude... how's he going to find a way through here? Tries that flick over the back again, but for like the 3rd or 4th time this bout, he just missed. I think he hit the first time he ever tried it, and then it hasn't worked since. Possibly because Ho knows it's coming now. If that distance collapses and his blade's up there. Oh, Claude tries a pretty ambitious twisty counterattack there. Goes off target, and kind of lucky to get one light, because Ho wasn't going too fast that time. Again, counterattacking into a slow marching opponent's very, very risky. All right, Claude keeps marching. Ho doing the same thing he's been doing on defense. Now able to start. What are we... What's the issue? Is his wrist still bothering him? Uh-oh. Alright, Claude keeps marching. What's Ho gonna do on defense this time? Counterattack has worked well before. Tries it again. Goes off target, though. And yeah. Claude not going as slowly as he was before, so it's harder. And also, he was a little bit closer to begin with. Ho marches. A little bit of a tempo change that time. Starting fast, then slowing down. Finishes, but Claude is able to escape. Ho again, passive on defense, but able to find the blade and start. Claude takes it back. Keeps marching. Oh, and that's time for the second period. And we're 10-9 as we go into our second 1-minute break. Wow. Honestly, I feel bad that Ho's hand might be cramping, or maybe it's injured or something. But very interesting now. Both these fencers are kind of playing the same game with each other. Seems that Ho's finishing maybe a bit more sincerely than Claude is, but Claude's able to escape from Ho's finish. Ho's able to escape from Claude's finish. Or at least wait until he gets all the way to the end and then find the blade or something. So tactically, we're both basically playing the same game here. It's a case of, can I make you start a little too slow? Can I make you start a little too fast so I can counterattack or parry post, depending on the situation? But the end of the attack really isn't the critical moment here. It's always at the start of the attack. If nothing happens at the start of the attack, then probably nothing's going to happen at all, and we'll just... Eventually, the attack will peter out or stop or fall short or something, and we'll just go back the other way. So, the pattern is set. It's how you break the pattern that's really the deciding factor here. Also, attacks off the line haven't happened so much in the last period, although I have a feeling they might happen more so. If nothing else, just as a kind of another way to break that back and forth pattern that we've established. Seems Ho's hand is still bothering him, which is quite unfortunate. Uh-oh, black screen. Okay. There's the test. Alright, still 2 videos on the left, 1 on the right. 10-9 is the score. We're running out of room for mistakes here, so... Let's see. Looks like Claude's still marching. Ho's doing the same thing on defense, but with another counterattack. Again, right at the start of the attack. That's the important moment here. So, 10-10. Ho takes the blade and starts. What's Claude going to do on defense this time? Looks like he's giving it up. So... Based on the previous pattern, we'd probably expect Ho to just finish here. Yep. Still attack. Yeah. I did hear 2 sounds of the blade. So I think Claude's definitely in the right to ask for a video review here, but I still kind of feel like that was the right call. But we'll see. Again, as always with these live commentaries, I do wish I had access to the slow motion, but unfortunately I don't. And my memory is often quite porous when it comes to these calls, so I don't like to speculate too much. Okay, seriously, what's taking so long? Wow. All right, here we go. The call is still attack from the right. Okay, so that's 1 video to 1 video. And Ho takes the lead, 11-10, for I think the first time this bout in quite a while. Claude keeps marching, though. Ho doing the same thing on defense as before, just offering the blade. Probably looking for parry post here, and he starts. Again, Claude just kind of stepping in to challenge it and then stepping back out. Another fast acceleration by Ho, looking for that remise again. But no dice. Now Claude starts. And given the fact that Ho's let him march so far, yeah, he's probably just going to get away at the end. Claude finds an off-target. Potential for an off-the-line here. Ooh, man. Oh, wow. Again, running right into Ho's parry post. Whoa, wait. Did he not give that? It looked like Ho was asking for a video review there. That would look to me like parry post from the right, surely. Yep. Okay, 10-12. Oh, yellow card for the right. What for? Was that from earlier? Wait. What? Wait, a yellow card for both sides. What's going on here? Okay, yellow card for the left. I see, I see. I was gonna say you can't get a touch and get a yellow card in the same phrase. Pretty much every okay, yeah. Counterattack off target that time. Again. Pushing to the end. Finds it this time. Wow. Kind of makes you wonder why Claude didn't do that from the get-go. Before he was kind of giving his attack up right around the 2-meter line and not really pushing Ho all the way to the end. But this time he did, and he just got one. With a simple attack, no less. Ho pushes back. With the flash, runs into that parry and premier post there by Claude. And you can see very precise distance there. Claude knew that he didn't have to step back any farther because he was going to deliver the post and preem. All right. Claude keeps marching. Ho finds the blade back, though. Slow march again by Ho. Claude again, kind of just stepping in to challenge it. What? How does he get that? That was perfect distance and acceleration by Ho, and I have no idea how he didn't hit the target, but one light for Claude. Jeez. Okay, Claude marches again. What's Ho going to do on defense this time? Looks like he just takes it over. Now, Ho's counterattack has been probably more successful recently than before, so he'll probably go for more of those if he really needs to get points back. The thing is if Claude just doesn't give him an opportunity to, if he marches nice and slow. This time Ho pushes, though. Again, Claude misses the riposte over the back. Kind of gets into an in-fight scrap, and Ho gets an off target. And again, there's potential for an off-the-line situation here. Let's see. Nope, Claude just marches. Ho takes the blade. Again, long finish, looking for that remise. Nope, no dice though. Claude escapes again and starts. Faster acceleration. Oh, nearly had Ho dead to rights there. Found an off target though as Ho was scrambling. As the marches get faster, I think this is probably going to benefit Ho more though. Okay, attack off the line there. So yeah, as the march gets faster, I think we'd start to favor Ho's very quick counterattack and very quick acceleration a bit more. We did again, and I don't want to keep calling back to it, but Claude's bout with Alex Tofalides. Oh, wait, what? It was a weapon problem. That's going to null the touch. What? What is this bout, man? First, a yellow card that I didn't see given, and then very rare situation where it actually is the foil's fault that you didn't get a touch. There's a test again. Score is still 13-12. But yeah, this bout is on a knife edge. And like I said, as things get faster, I would start to lean more towards Ho's favor, just because it seems that Claude's had trouble dealing with very fast tempo in the past. But let's see. Claude doing a nice job keeping the tempo low when he's marching. Oh, finds an off target as Ho tries a very twisty counterattack. Again, that counterattack has been one of the higher percentage actions for Ho this bout. Again, Claude gets him to the end. Ho traps the blade with his arm. And Claude, I guess, was looking for the remise there, but Ho just gets an off target. Kind of a sloppy situation. Again, potential for an off-the-line situation here. Let's see. Oh, Ho wanted it, but you could see. Okay, now Claude starts again. And it's a counterattack for Ho once more. Again, Claude has not had much luck hitting that flick over the back. Must be said. That time he was trying with it with an attack, which even probably less chance of that working than with the parry post. 13-13. Claude gives his attack up. Ho starts. Alright, Claude starts again. Ho getting awfully close on defense here. This could be counterattack time. Nope. Finds the blade though. Starts. Oh, Ho misses the finish. He finished too short. Wow. One light for Claude. Almost call that a stop hit. Although, actually, the more I think about it, I think the distance probably wasn't correct for Claude. I think he might have just gotten lucky there. I don't know. 14-13 though, with only 32 seconds left. Let's see. Ho again on defense, getting awfully close. He might counterattack here. Yep, gets it, but Claude finds him out, finds him on the way out, and picks up an off target. Man, Ho starts marching. Fast and slow, and we'll see if he accelerates again. Does, but Claude finds the parry and escapes. Claude keeps marching. 13 seconds. Ho really needs a point back. 10 seconds. What's going to happen now? Okay, so Ho's got to chase him now. There's really no other choice. 8 seconds left. The one thing Claude could do to really screw himself over here would be trying to attack off the line constantly. Because that would mean there's a lot more phrases per second of fencing time, which is what Ho really needs to bring the bout back. So let's see. Oh no, with the stop hit! Ho aggressively taking the blade right off the line. And that's all the moment that Claude needed to sneak in a stop hit. 15-13. Very impressive result there by Claude Younes. Glad to represent Ukraine a bit on this channel, given the current geopolitical situation. And yeah, I do think this is one of the best results of Claude's career. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's definitely the best that I can remember. And I'm happy to showcase more of his bouts in the future. Until next time, as always, stay sharp.